Stone, yeah, stone. I'm too hot for this. It all sounds good, must be the hazy lens. It all felt good till the come down began. I don't need nobody, this shit right here, my only friend. Dreaming of hopping out of a king bed, silk sheets for the crown on my head. Stone, trying to think of better ways to get the bread. I feel the dread, clock in, clock out, and do what boss says. Come home, stay stoned, carve a path of my own. Get the fuck up out of the places that won't let me grow. I'm the only one that knows what's best for me.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Part of Portland, the Flower Hour. I'm one half of your host. I am the Real Hyjinx.
And I'm Jocelyn Boyer.
Hey, how y'all doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful day or evening or whatever time it is that you happen to be watching this. We're going to get into it. Today we have a special episode. Today is the pre-roll episode. We're going to be doing pre-rolls all episode.
Rolling. We're gonna do some pre-rolls. Yeah, rolling. We're gonna do some pre-rolls.
There we go. Shout out to DJ Wild Child back there doing her thing. Hey, DJ Wild Child, how you feeling today?
Hey.
I'm feeling all right. Excited for this show.
All right. Always excited to have you here. The best producer in the game.
Aww.
People don't even know. She be back there working hard. You know what I'm saying?
Doing my best.
Oh my gosh.
Thank y'all.
Making sure we got all our notes and everything. So she's on it back there. Shout out.
She's the captain of the ship.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, back to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this episode, we have a whole episode on pre-rolls. We have some amazing pre-rolls today. We're starting out from the least expensive to the most expensive, and then from there we're going to test them to see if there's stems in them, if it's flower. You know, we're going to do all the tests on the pre-rolls today. Today we're starting out with the 54 acres. Yep. 54 acres is what we're starting out with. We have two different kinds. We have the Hindu Kush and the blueberry cheesecake that we're...
Yep, so 54 green acres. These are their 1 gram pre-rolls. I don't know the price point of these. They're just trade samples, so that one I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Right now, this one is the purple Hindu Kush, and then you have the blueberry cheesecake.
Yeah, they burn. I like the way they burn. They burn really good, and it's really smooth. I haven't choked or coughed yet, so these are really smooth.
They are very smooth, and you filled one up before we got on air, so you got to fill it up and see how
no stems.
No
stems.
It did not poke you one time.
Yeah, that's what you're checking for with your pre-rolls. You should make sure there's no stems, so at least you know you're getting good quality flour. If they don't take the time to take the stems out, come on, they don't care about their product.
Well, not just that, but you always want to massage your pre-roll or your blunt before you get started, because it'll help it burn more even instead of just like lighting it up right away.
See, I didn't know that, so I learned something new today. See, my thing is, I get a pre-roll, I'm just sparking it up. Like, really, I'm just lighting it up.
I feel ya.
Yeah, see, I've never filled them up. I usually just go right to it. Well, I'm pretty particular.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I don't think our air filter is on. So if you, Wild Child, if you just turn it on right next to you, yeah, it'll help clear up the smoke a little bit.
I think it's not on. I think it is.
No, it was not on. I know when a machine is not on.
My fault.
I work around them a lot.
Okay. Is it on now?
Yeah.
We have an air filter in the room because in our studio it's very small and it's not very ventilated well, so we have to have an air purifier in here so the producer doesn't get a contact high.
Yeah, and you should never ask your co-host who is a Virgo if she's sure.
Okay, see?
Yes.
See how I'm getting double teamed? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's your fault for being around some Virgos, okay?
Yes, okay.
The best Virgos.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. She is the only September Virgo I have met and liked. All right? There is no one else.
There's a difference. One show we're going to have to do all Zodiac. We're going to have Wild Child on this side of the camera, and we're going to do a Weed and Zodiac episode.
Actually, there is a company called Capricorn And it is really good flowers. So I will find farms that are named after different zodiacs, and that'll be a whole episode. That would be
Okay,
fun.
that's fun.
Yeah.
So
That
if-
would be so dope, Jocelyn.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
episode we should do right
Okay.
there.
Okay,
You
yes,
got it.
I got
Okay.
you.
Then I'm ready.
I'm
You done
working
did it.
on it.
Yeah, you done
Okay.
did it. Now I'm
so
excited.
if you're out
This is how
there,
brainstorming works.
if you're out there and you have a farm and it's named after one of the zodiacs, Gemini, Libra, Leo, Scorpio,
Or the best one,
Aquarius,
Virgo.
or Virgo, whichever one, let us know because we want to sample it and we're going to do a whole episode of strains and horoscope and see how it goes.
Okay, so I think this one is still the blueberry cheesecake because it has a fruity flavor to it. What do you think? Because I lost track. We got purple Hindu Kush and then blueberry cheesecake.
I think this is the purple. I
You
think
think
I do
that-
have the purple. We have to know our weed. We smoke a lot, so we have to know. Now, these are our first pre-roll. Welcome if you're just not getting here. We are doing a pre-roll special. We are doing pre-rolls from different farms, and we're going to rate them. Our first one we're doing is 54 acres. We have some Hindu Kush and some blueberry cheesecake.
Okay, I definitely think this is the Hindu Kush. You are right. Blueberry has just a particular taste to it. Like anything blueberry, blueberry pancakes, blueberry cheesecake, you can taste the blueberryness.
See? Okay, I tasted a little bit.
Yeah, it'll
See-
be like a little tiny hint.
See, you're the same way with blueberry as I am with diesel. Do not
Yeah.
call it a diesel if it doesn't have that diesely, gassy taste. I hate when people do that and they're like, oh, this is a diesel. No, it's not. I know diesel. Like, I can taste it. There's something about it. Like, if you're a weed head and you've been smoking for a while and somebody give you some diesel, you'll know.
Yeah, that's why like it's nice to have the original strains and not have it so cross I was gonna say cross contaminated, but cross breeded. Because a lot of times you get places that will just say something's a sativa when it's not really a sativa, or something's a hybrid when it's not really a hybrid. So it's good to always check reliable sources. I personally like to go to All Buds. I feel like they do a really good job at
Okay.
like talking about all the strains.
And you know who I like? I like Papa Buds only because I know they grow all their own flowers, so they're very knowledgeable about their own stuff, and it's good to go there. So shout out to Papa Buds too. That's one of my new places. That's one of the places I went. You told me to go try a new place, and I went and tried a new place.
Shout out to Stumptown Cannabis. That's my pick of the week. They
Shout out.
provided some of the samples for us. So shout out to Stumptown Cannabis.
Stumptown Cannabis, shout out. Make sure y'all go check out Stumptown Cannabis. We'll have the address and we'll tell you where the address is. I'll put it in the notes, but you'll see it. Don't forget.
Actually, I got that's where I went for 420. So I got these Grown Rogue Bee Buds, Cadillac Rainbow, and then I also got Mimosa, and I got 2 ounces for $29 each.
Oh yeah, 420. There was some great sales. I hit a couple different places, got some amazing sales. Went by Dean's Greens, one of the places that we spotlighted. Definitely went by Budlandia. Shout out to Budlandia. Budlandia saved me some of their $20 ounces
Oh,
from
hell
420
yes.
because I came later. So shout out to Budlandia, always taking care of me. 82nd and Woodward. Those are my people. Love them down there. Make sure you go down there and check them out.
What up,
Budlandia.
Noah? I
Mhm.
used to work with Noah. I love Noah. So for 420, I just went to Flight Lounge and checked out their event. Had a really good time. Had good food. Shout out to Josh and Leah for kicking ass. Also, hold on, it's going.
It'll come to her. It'll come to her.
Oh, Ethan too. Thank you, Josh, Leah, and Ethan. Flight team crew. We're having an event there. You and me are having Reefer Madness.
Coming up this next month. So make sure you get your tickets. We'll make sure we put the link for the tickets in the comment section down there. So if you want to get tickets and come and check us out live for Reefer Madness, come on down the
You
Flight
definitely
Lounge.
want to come
you
check
do.
us
It's
out
a lot
because
of fun.
we got some really good prizes. We got hats, we got T-shirts, we got
a bong. I'm going to have another bong to
Well,
give
we'll
away.
have quite a few glass pieces. Don't worry.
So make sure you come and be a part of the festivities.
May 24th at Flight Lounge. Tickets will be available. They're available on Humanitix, Eventbrite. You can check us out on our socials, on Flight Lounge. They're promoting us. So, yeah, we're going to have some really good sponsors. One of our sponsors is Hempress CBD.
Shout out to Hempress.
Yes, shout out. I have these patches on that because I have carpal tunnel and I was driving a lot today. I drove all the way out to Roseburg and shit and then back. So my arms have been really sore and so I had these on, which I thought was pretty funny when I was talking to I was just like
Yeah, look, I love those patches. Anytime my back starts bothering me a little bit, I put on like one on each side, most relaxing. DJ Wild Child also, she loves those. We'll put them on her back anytime there's a little ache and pain. And I'm telling you, like that, shout out to Hempress. Love your CBD patches. Love them.
They're available on the website, hempressmarket.com. But come out. They're going to be a sponsor, so there will be some goodies there as well. May 24th.
Yeah, so come and check us out. Get your tickets.
So, what do you think? What do you think of these 54 acres?
I like these. Like I said, these are really smooth.
Yeah.
I wish we knew the THC percentage. I'm gonna say it's at least anywhere between 17 and 22%.
I would say higher.
A little higher.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're on par with Grown Rogue, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that. Please don't quote me. I'm so sorry to offend anyone. But they do smoke really nice. I really like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed these. Shout out to 54 Acres. Great job.
And just to remind y'all got chips and guacamole in between y'all.
Oh, yes.
We have chips and guacamole. Guacamole?
Guacamole.
Okay.
Walk.
Walk.
G is silent.
The G is silent. We just have all kind of snacks. If you ever come to the studio, we have snacks everywhere. There's a refrigerator down here. We have a cabinet full of snacks under the table here. There's all kind of snacks. So if you ever come and do our show, we make sure to keep you at least fed.
Oh yeah, we
and
love
hydrated.
food.
Yeah, we keep food. We have to. We're if you smoke weed and you're not a foodie, you're doing something absolutely wrong.
I mean, what's the point? What is the point? Okay, so we're gonna move on. I'm getting to the end of that.
This was good. I like those.
Good.
I did like 54 Acres. I thought those were really, really good.
Yeah, those. I mean, they both tasted pretty smooth, so I would say the blueberry cheesecake just because it was more definitive.
Yeah.
I feel like Hindu Kush is a little more harsh.
That's me. I like the Hindu Kush.
You like the dryness.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And like I said, I didn't cough once. Did you see me cough at all? And I usually always, and I was smoking, so don't be thinking we faking the funk here. I smoke. Okay, I was smoking. All right.
Well, this next one I'm excited about because we haven't done one of these in a while.
Okay.
And back when I started Pot of Portland, Earl Baker was on my radar for everything. I love the color. I love the flower, the names. Yeah, just everything. It's just, I love Earl Baker. So if we can get them on the show,
we got to get them on here.
Ooh.
Earl Baker, if you're out there watching, come on. Come on. We need you.
I'm hitting you up. Don't worry. So Earl Baker, this is 1 gram of cannabis, donkey butter.
Whoa.
Yeah. Right. So
donkey
the cool
butter.
thing about Earl Baker is they will list all of the terpenes. There we go. So myosin, califine,
Okay.
limonene, and farnesene. And then if you want to look those up, you Google them.
Okay.
Because I don't know what they mean. I know what some of them mean, but I couldn't tell you right now because I have been drinking this drink.
She loves this. Like normally
Yeah.
we'll have some and we'll let it go, but like every time we're in the studio, that's what's in her cup. She keeps that in her cup.
Smokin apple. What was that drink?
Was it ginger ale? Did you mix it with ginger ale or 7-Up?
Well, I did ginger ale first, and then I did club soda second.
Okay. How was the club soda? Did it kind of balance out the sweetness?
I don't know. Stick to the ginger ale.
Okay. All right.
'Cause
Well, you had to try something different, but so I admire
I'm
you
so
for
glad
trying.
the camera wasn't on when I took a drink of it. I was like, "Whoa, shit!" So I've drank it, and I put one of the Twizzler straws in it.
Okay,
Like-
that's how you're supposed to do it. I should have had one. See, I'm drinking Red Bull. I just shouldn't even said it. They're not paying to be on the show.
Yeah, screw you, Red Bull. We give you wings.
Yeah.
We pay for them.
That's right.
Okay, so we have this Earl Baker. We're already a little toasty,
Yeah.
but that's awesome. That shows you the power of 54 acres. Okay.
That's right.
So-
I think we have had Earl Baker on a previous show.
I said we haven't had it in a while.
Wow. Yeah, it's been a while. I
Okay.
can't remember what show it was, but I do recall some Earl Baker.
I recall.
Any stems?
I don't know. I feel like
Hmm?
no.
No? Okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna let you
Okay, let me take a.
go ahead and fill it up. Yep. Work your fingers around it. Don't squeeze too hard. Just and make sure it's all even so that it doesn't. It's not flat
Alright.
on one side. It
I don't
takes,
feel-
it takes gentle fingers. Gentle fingers.
I feel no stems. It's a nice roll too. I like the way it's packed.
I bet you could sell that on OnlyFans. Just filling up joints. Just
If your kink is seeing people fill up blunts, boy, I got the OnlyFans for you.
Holy shit.
I'm just gonna get a good manicure, and you're just gonna see my hands slowly
I swear to
massage.
God, if I see anyone get famous off of that, I'm going to send this clip and be like, bitch, I called that.
Massaging blunts on OnlyFans. What are we looking for?
I'm going to do that on my OnlyFans. Okay, the lighter?
You?
Did-
How dare I?
Wow.
Okay, I had it. My bad. My
Somebody's
bad.
on a roll tonight. Somebody.
My bad. The Scorpio energy is not kicking in. It's so Virgo in this room right now. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing. There's nothing.
So, Virgo. I like it. It sounds like a good show. So, Virgo in this room. Hell yeah.
So
In every
Virgo.
room.
So if you're just tuning in, we are doing a pre-roll special. We're on our second one. This is Earl Baker. We're smoking on donkey butter, 21.92% THC.
You have such a good radio voice. Like, you really have it down because I was listening to the radio this morning and you do it the same exact way. You're like, if you're just tuning in, and all I can think about is like, who's just tuning in?
Some
Every
people-
time I'm like, wait, oh yeah, people might just tune in. I just figure everyone's from the start.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not from the start. People will come at different times, so you have to remind.
I'm
Especially,
like, no one's late.
hold on. And these are weed heads we're talking to. We need to remind them what they're watching every few
Oh
minutes.
my gosh, our last Reefer Madness. I thought for sure we were to have people be late. Everyone was there early
On time.
on time. Yeah, I had to be like, hold up.
It was a. Have you ever seen what Paranormal Effects? That's what it was. When you see a bunch of potheads show up on time, that's something that you don't see every day. You don't see it every day.
You know they're excited.
Yeah, and they all came out.
Yeah.
And I look forward to the next one. The next one, if you missed the last Reefer Madness, do not miss the next one coming up April 24th. Get your tickets. Come out. Support us. Support Flight Lounge. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get your tickets. It's going to be some great comedians, some great times will be had.
Hell yeah. Gosh, sometimes it sucks having big nostrils. Everything just like goes right up your nose. Little piece of fuzz, right up your nose.
I like this.
That's why I never got asked to do cocaine. I thought that was you for sure. I was like, dang, I've never heard that laugh before.
Hey, that cough was not for the weed. She caught me off guard with that. Oh my God.
So far, 54 acres is really good, okay? It has us feeling
54?
good.
Yeah.
Then we got fucking Earl Baker just being like, hey, guess what? We're going for a ride.
Yeah, Earl's a little you get that kick after you hit it. Like I like that. It's kind of a immediate. It's not a
Like a donkey kick?
Yeah, there you go. The name of this weed should be called Fuck Around and Find Out. Cause I done fucked around and found out.
At least it's not called Donkey Punch, you know? That's because that's all I can think about every time. I'm just like, this is wild. Sometimes the strains are wild names, you know? Like Hindu titties. Like, what?
I like this. This is really good.
Did you know titties is offensive in in Green Planet?
I don't say that word.
You don't say titties?
No, I say breastises. I'm politically.
Does titties just like it just is like, ooh, that
I'm
sounds-
offended. I say breastises with my pinky out because that's how they're supposed to be treated.
That's, you know what?
Breast.
Sometimes it's nice to have some titties.
It's okay. I don't mind if my breasts have titty energy. That's fine too. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm calling it.
It's definitely not a thing.
Okay.
Definitely not. This is nice. I like Earl Baker. Oh, to talk about Earl Baker a little bit more.
You know she always has facts. You know she does.
I gotcha. Okay, so we got the terps are 3.10%, THC 21.92%, and then it was harvested just last June and tested right before 4th of July
Okay.
from Chem History, which I think Chem History is one of the good ones.
We're still trying to figure it out. It does have that's a kick.
So, yeah, so this one just kind of gets you right in the back of the throat.
Yeah, it does. It definitely is a donkey kick.
Okay, so anyways, yeah. It's nice.
I do like it though. I don't mind to cough a little bit with my weed. I kind of, the coughing is what opens up the lungs and allows more of the smoke to get in there. So
Have you ever had one of those coughs where you like swear you pop something in your head and now you're in another dimension and you're like, oh shit, I gotta stop smoking right now because I just got really high.
yeah, it just that's only happened with dabbing.
Oh,
When you hit it, and like I said at the beginning, I was very, very novice about dabbing, so I would hold it in way longer.
oh yeah, don't do that. Don't do
Way
that.
longer than I should have held it in.
Yeah,
So
don't do
I paid for it. Like,
Yeah. Did
those
you
are the worst
throw up?
coughs. Have I ever thrown up from? I think I've thrown up maybe. I think I'll say at least twice from weed.
Mm,
Not really puke, but at least threw up in my mouth.
mm.
Like it was just like. So yeah, I'll admit it. It's happened. Okay, but when it did happen, those was my drinking days too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like I was drinking and smoking too.
See, I was just on weed when I threw up. But yeah, it was like basically too much edible
Mhm.
or yeah, too much edible. That was really what
Yeah.
would get me is like edibles. Oh, one time I did okay, I lied. One time I was trying to keep up with my friend
Mhm.
with tequila and like so shot for shot. We were doing shot for shot. And then I was also rolling up. This is why I like cones. Okay, this is exactly why I like cones.
They're just
My
there
friend Lois
already.
ruined it for me. So I was the roller upper, and I would break down the fucking swishers with the tobacco, and then I would pull like do and lick it, and then you got tobacco mouth, and your mouth is all dry, and then I'm taking shots of tequila, and then I'm eating red vines
Oh my God. Oh, you're doing a lot.
The red vines were the only thing around.
And that's what made you throw up.
Oh no,
Red
it was
vines and
definitely
tequila?
the tequila, dude.
I
it
mean,
was
yeah,
it
but
was
red
so
vines
much
too?
tequila. Oh my god. I can't imagine all the church ladies the next day when I was at Sherry's bussing the tables. How bad I reeked of tequila. Like
Oh my
I
gosh.
know I reeked of tequila. Like I was sweating badly.
What was your tequila of choice?
Hornitos.
Yeah, I was just never a tequila person. Like that just wasn't my.
I've never been an alcohol person. When I did alcohol promotions though, I did get into gin.
My younger days, gin. Yes, in high school, that's when I was into gins. I drank a lot of Tanqueray.
Okay, so this is like from Holland gin, and it would be like cucumber gin, cucumber infused gin, and then so like Good and Bloody Marys. And then there's another gin that was like old fashioned gin, and then and then like a dry gin.
Mhm.
They just had like these cool gins, and I remember like really I love making cocktails.
Mhm.
I love making like different concoctions and like really fancying it up. So, I got to work at Curious Comedy the other night, and so I got to like make some drinks.
See, that's fun.
Mhm.
I think when I was, I would like to bartend now, especially now that I don't
Mhm.
drink. I think it would be really fun to bartend. You know,
It's so easy to get your OLCC, get your mask,
I can,
and then
yeah, I can go back and get it.
no, you can do it online in one day, and then you can do like summer weddings. I do like summer weddings, and it's so easy once like a month.
Mm. The next thing I'm gonna do online is get ordained.
Ordained.
Yes, I want to be able to. I want to do weddings.
Okay.
I think that would be fun to do weddings. So I'm gonna get ordained. You can do it online, and somebody else suggested that to me too. And I said, yeah, that'd be kind of fun. And I know another comic. I don't know him, but a comic up in Seattle that does it, and they get a kick of taking pictures with the bride and groom, and it's just I think it would be cool to be ordained and.
Do you think you could focus on the like like you're up there marrying people and then it turns into a 30-minute special?
Yeah, I'm going to. First off, I got an audience that has to sit there. So these two say I do. This is going to be the longest service ever. I'm breaking out all the new material. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the drive up here. Hey, did you see the bears over there? Like I'm pulling it all out.
That's why I couldn't do it. I would get off script so bad. I'd be like, we're gathered here today. Isn't it beautiful today? Did you guys see today? It's like sunny, really nice day to go take a walk in the park. I mean, we're here to celebrate.
Okay, this is what I would do. I would not get high till after the ceremony. That way I know I would stay focused because I would want to get that shit over as quickly as possible so I could go get high. So that's how I would make sure.
You'd be like, we're gathered here today to celebrate these two.
Yeah.
Okay, say I do in sickness and in health. Okay, like take some pictures, Mr. and Mrs. Okay, thank you. Bye.
I wouldn't do it like that. See, I wouldn't do it like that, but it would be quick. It got a little tamer as we got towards the end of it.
It hasn't gotten like clogged. Sometimes these can get clogged. I'm out of breath. I'm like talking and smoking and laughing. I'm like, oh my.
I think
goodness.
are those raw? I think those are raw combs, right?
Well, the first ones were definitely raw. These ones, I'm not sure. So.
Yeah, they're not marked. Oh, okay. Speaking of raw, this came across my timeline. Oh my gosh, they have a 2-foot long, 4 foot wide rolling paper. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear me, I'm going to say it again. Hold on. So
you have to roll it yourself?
Yeah. So it's 4 feet this way
Boo.
and 2 feet this way. And it came in like a pack like it.
That's lame. I don't want a roller myself. I want a cone so I can stuff it.
Oh my God! Would you want a cone that big? That's a big ass cone.
Well, I mean, I'll take any size. Okay.
They showed a picture of what one of them was rolled up like. It took 7 pounds.
7 pounds.
7 pounds.
No, thank you. That's
7
so
pounds of
much
weed.
weed that is wasted. Like, even for a big ass party. I went to a party at, not to drop names, but Mike Tyson's little mansion in Las Vegas, okay? We did not do 7 pounds of weed, but there was a lot of fucking weed going around. Like, 1 pound of weed is a lot.
7 pounds. That is a lot of weed. Like if you get a joint that big, 7 pounds of weed, you might as well hook it to one of those blowers, like they do, and just
we
spray
had
the
one
room.
of those.
And that's probably the best thing you can do with that.
And we walked outside and they were like, and then my friend just like went into the class. She like disappeared. That's how she'll like go into like alien captivity. All you have to do is like dust some weed. That's how I'll go too. Just not as fast. I was like, hold on, what's happening? And she's like gone. I was
Weed
like,
and
oh.
snacks. I'm going out of space if they try to come and get me.
Yeah, I didn't want to like walk into anything. It was very cloudy. So, all right.
What are we up to? Okay.
Ooh, we're up to, that was 3 pre-rolls so far, and we're halfway through, so we're making great time.
And we're doing well.
Okay, we're going to do Cabana.
Cabana.
All right, Cabana.
Okay.
I don't know why I keep holding this pillow, but I'm like, I'll just put it to the side. I keep dropping it. All right, Cabana. We have Point Break. Did you ever watch that movie with Keanu Reeves?
I think I watched it one time.
Yeah.
I think I've done seen it at least once. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. It's probably been a while ago.
They
but
like rob banks with the president
yeah,
mask.
and they jumped out of planes and shit. Okay, and they were surfing.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
all right.
yes.
So yeah, I've
I
seen
saw it one time, and then it was like my dad's favorite movie, and he'd watch all the time. So I'm like, I can't watch that now. Ugh.
You spoiled it for me.
I do love Keanu Reeves though, so it was hard to stay away. But I just recently, and what's her face is in it from, In the Army Now. I love Pauly Shore movies. Okay, those movies crack me up. But yeah, In the Army Now with oh gosh, what is her name? Lori.
She doesn't remember. You know when she's gonna remember? Soon as we cut the cameras off, it's gonna come to her. I promise y'all. If you're watching this now, I'll guarantee you I'll have the answer typed in the comments by time.
It's Lori something, okay? And you wouldn't recognize her because she has a very distinct voice. And yeah, and did you ever see In the Army Now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Who was in that?
Pauly Shore.
Oh,
Yeah, it also Andy Dick, but you know, well,
okay.
he's not great. So
They're yelling at me in surround sound. You guys can't hear it. You guys can't hear it at home, but it was just Pauly Shore.
Oh my gosh, that joke that you say about surround sound. Do you have the lighter? Do I?
No,
have
you have it this time.
All right. Hold on, calm down. You may be right.
She wouldn't say I am right. I may be right. I may be right.
You may be right.
Okay. This is Cabana again. Point Break. 28 point. What is it? 28.64% THC.
Wow. This is nice. Already, I'm loving it. And I filled it up. I forgot to let you fill it up. My bad. I did not feel anything that I shouldn't feel. Point Break. That's why it tastes like that. Okay, Tropicana cookies. That's where you get the sweetness with Trophy Wife.
I don't know if I've ever had Trophy Wife before.
I've never even heard of Trophy Wife. But okay. So yeah. This one is 28.64%, and it's premium flour. So they say like no shake, no last of the jar type of stuff. It's premium flour.
I like that taste.
Right? The
Has a nice taste.
Tropicana.
Yeah, I like that taste. Okay. What is the best hot box session you've ever had?
The best hotbox session.
I had a good one. I got a good one for this one.
Well, you go first.
Okay. We were at a party, NBA player's party, and he had some friends in town from his home city, and he had this big, beautiful house, just beautiful house. But downstairs he had a sauna, and it fit like 7 people. We went in this sauna, 7 people.
Damn.
Each
Ugh.
one of us had a blunt.
Oh God.
Each one of us went in with a blunt apiece and had a rotation of all 7
It
blunts
didn't feel
going around.
claustrophobic?
Oh no, it was a pretty big. It wasn't like it was a nice size sauna.
Okay.
Like it was like it wasn't
you
like we
guys
were up
could,
on
like,
each.
lay
Yeah,
out. Okay.
like we had room where but it was 7 of us in the sauna, door locked, not locked, but door closed. Each one of us had a blunt, and we all was just in rotation.
I'm like flashing through all these different times of like smoking with people. I went to a party, like a weed party, and we had like Broadway Cannabis, their
Mhm.
smoking lounge. We went in there, the whole fucking floor was a smoking box because they didn't have the ventilation set up. So you get off the elevator and you're just walking in and you're like, oh shit, okay. But that was really fun because I got to like be around a lot of people and get to know others in the industry, and like, yeah, it's really weed has helped me be able to be more sociable because I have just really bad social anxiety.
See, it comes in handy.
I get so bad. Have you ever done an Irish goodbye?
Oh.
But,
I
like,
try not to. I have done it. I really do try not to do it. I try before I leave a function of any sort. I try to say bye to as many people as I can before I leave.
what if it's like not a function, but like a table of people, and they just got distracted for a split second, and you took that to walk away?
I'm not that cold.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't think
sorry.
I can do that. I don't think I can do that. I'm not
Okay,
that.
let
I
me
can't
explain
do that.
myself. First of all, it was 420. Okay. And these really nice ladies were like, "Oh my gosh, this is the comedian from Reefer Madness, blah blah blah," and they're being so nice and they're introducing me to everyone at the table, and I'm just standing there, and I had just gotten my food that I waited for, and I was hungry, and then they got distracted, and all looked away, and I just was like.
You just.
I walked away and
Oof.
went to my table, which was 2 tables down from them.
Sometimes you got to. Now, see, you didn't say food was involved. See, that's a whole different. That's a whole different ball game.
I
Whole
felt
different ball
guilty.
game.
I went back and gave them a blunt.
It's
Like
my
an
bad.
hour later, I was like, "Oh, here's a blunt for you guys."
Look, my food was getting cold.
I didn't
really
even
wanted to talk.
acknowledge it. That's like I'm getting better at it, but I do a lot of like freeze where I'm like I don't know what to do in this situation. Let me analyze it, and then I just stand there like what should I do? So I'm working on like getting out of that freeze state and getting out of the reactive state. So
This taste is so.
it's a good one. I like how it smokes and it tastes really, really nice.
I like that.
I almost put it in the guacamole.
Oh, that'd have been ugly.
No,
She almost put the joint
my
in the
heart.
guacamole.
No, I almost did, but I stopped right at the last. I was like, So this was harvested December of last year
Mhm.
and tested January of this year by
Okay.
Chem History again. So no, good lab,
Yeah.
good job.
Do love the taste. I really do love the taste of that.
Yeah,
You can
Cabana,
taste it. Yeah.
you do it right. It's a lot of packaging for like one joint.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so
Oh, I like this though. I mean, it is a lot, but I like it. I had to keep this for my collection. Thank you. I'm weird with this stuff. Sometimes I like to keep these little
I like
things
them
are cool.
too, but I'm just talking about with everyone
Yeah, it is a
else.
waste. They could have just did something simpler. I see what they were going for. Cabana, it's kind of like cigar, kind of give you that, and this kind of give you that feel. I get what they were trying to go
Oh.
for. Yeah,
See, I didn't even know that because I don't smoke cigars.
yeah. See, so I get what they were trying to go for, like the tube. So
Mhm.
I do get what they were going for, but it is a
Alright.
lot.
It is.
But it's cardboard, so it's recyclable. So
Not the plastic top.
is that plastic? That's
Yeah.
a thin. Is it?
Yeah.
I think that's a thin metal.
Okay, that's not
No, maybe.
better.
Okay. Okay.
Anyways, if you're looking to recycle your carts, your batteries, your packaging, you can find the recyclable container called P3 at your dispensary, and they will take those and recycle them. There was a company, I need to look it up, that would collect carts
Mhm.
and sterilize them and then like give them back to the company so they can reuse them. And
That's actually smart. As long as they sterilize them,
oh yeah,
and I'm quite
Yeah.
sure as soon as I get back to the company's still going to re-sterilize them again before using them. I assume.
we should like
That's a good question, but I would just assume that.
yeah. I mean, it depends. So while we're smoking this, we're gonna try a edible.
Okay,
I don't know if we're gonna be able to smoke the rest of the pre-rolls.
we're trying. We're gonna try. We got a nice little list too. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're only on 3.
Yeah, we're powering through for you. So
Because we appreciate you.
we got these fruit chews. Yep,
Okay.
I'll take that. So these fruit chews are from Golden Krill or Chalice, whichever one you see. And they're really good. So they look like this. They are lots of vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, beet sugar, and made with real fruit. So they also this one has like lion's mane and reishi, the mushroom,
hmm
and then GABA mushroom. Feel well, live well is their motto. Feel well, live well. So in each chew, this is a 3-to-1. So in each chew, you have 1.81 milligrams of THC and then 5.22 milligrams of CBG, CBN, and CBD. So it's a 3-to-1.
Like the taste.
Yeah.
Love the texture. Real fruit too, huh?
Yeah, they
You can
melt in
tell.
your mouth.
Those are good. Those are really good.
Mine already started melting.
Those are good. Love the texture. Love the real fruit taste. Love the real fruit. That's always a plus for me. Actually, again, another one though that's dangerous because that is really, really good.
Yeah, it has beet sugar, glucose syrup, apricot puree, water, coconut oil, peach and pear puree. So like all really natural stuff.
Yeah, the apricot is very present.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
good. I like it a lot. That's what get me in trouble.
Yeah, those are dangerous.
I
Those
can
are
eat
good.
those.
I really like those. Yeah. Yeah, we got to get some more of these. Do they have other flavors?
Yeah, I have more. We can do more. I mean, not more tonight, but I have
Yeah.
more in general.
These are good. If you get a chance to get these, I say grab them. These are very, very good. Just be careful because they're good. You will fuck around and eat like 3 or 4 of those and be stuck.
So, while we're finishing up the Cabana, because we're running short on time.
Yeah. Big ups on the Cabana. Very good. Love the taste. Love everything about this. Very, very good.
You know, whenever we tell somebody about our show, we're like, yeah, we consume or smoke weed for an hour while giving you some facts. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, for a whole hour? And I'm like,
Yeah.
So we're lighting up another one.
This is one of the sticks.
Mm-hmm.
This is sticks.
So This is going to be the sativa one.
Okay.
Okay, I got a really particular flavor. I want to see if you get the same one. So these are only half-gram joints, but they're rolled skinny, so they look longer.
What is it? It's real herby.
I got more peppery.
Yeah, herby. Peppery.
I like that you said it like that. Those are the same thing.
No, but packs a punch.
Yeah. So this one is diesel poison.
Ooh, I don't know about the diesel. Woo! Feel like I just got pepper spray. My eyes watering over here. Oh, goddamn. Ooh, that one hit you.
Pepper sprayed. That's not
Yeah,
even real pepper.
man. That hits right in the chest. Like, you feel like that's like, ooh, wee. Yeah, that one you take to a party. This is definitely not smoked by yourself.
Okay, I think we forgot to massage that one because we're a little stoned.
No stems. Nicely packed. This is a hybrid.
No, that is a sativa. It's a diesel poison.
Yes, it's not. Doesn't give a lot of diesel. Definitely gives poison.
I do like these stick multi-packs. So they have the 3 strains. This one has diesel poison, which is what we're smoking right now. And then Mike and Gary, which is the hybrid. And then Glitter Bomb for the indica.
Okay, let me say this too. I got to start respecting weed. I can't be hitting everything like everything is equal. And that's my problem. See, now that I've done cool back a little bit on it, it's very good. That's not no shit. That's like a fine whiskey. You ain't supposed to just, you're supposed to sip on that shit, okay? See, I learn a little bit every day too. You can't, all weed is not created equal. Don't go thinking that you can go inhale this weed the same way you can go inhale that weed.
Okay, I'm going to segue into that because it is true that weed today is way more potent than weed back in the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, and beyond. So just remember to keep that in mind when you're doing the dab pens, when you're doing the joints. The weed is way more stronger than it was back in the day.
Yes.
So we're to break to our new segment, our smoking gun. Dun, dun,
Smoking
dun.
point.
Smoking point.
Yeah. That's okay. We're high. We're high. Smoking point.
Smoking point.
This is your brain on the right type of drugs. Right kind of drugs, sorry.
Let's see. Yeah, it's hard to remember. We need like, you know what?
I need a teleprompter. I'm going to
Okay.
get one.
Oh my gosh.
We have one, but we try not to look at it because we try to be professional and look straight ahead at the
Oh my
camera.
God.
But we have a teleprompter right
If
here.
you are-
It's really confusing.
Okay, so National Survey on Drug Use and Health in 2022 found that more adults reported using cannabis instead of alcohol. With recreational use on the rise over the past 30 years, the report found fewer than a milli reported near daily use. So fewer than a milli of people reported daily use of weed. And that was back in the 90s. So like it wasn't really talked about a lot. So I mean, I'm sure there were more people that just didn't say shit. They were like,
Yeah.
"Is this a trap?"
Right. Survey.
So fast forward to today, and over 17 million have reported in 2022 daily recreational use of weed.
People need it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people, this is this is a better. I rather smoke a joint a day than to take a pill a day.
Well, and it's not even that. It's just the fact that like the way it's regulated, even when it's become legalized, is ridiculous. It's been like there's this new thing where government or officials are being like, "Oh my gosh, kids today are seeing positive messages about weed," and it's like, how many messages that are like positive are there about alcohol? Like I can tell you, growing up in the '90s, there were so many
Man,
beer commercials.
it was glorified everywhere.
Yes, and they're always next to candy. The beer is like labeled. It's such
Yeah,
a one-sided thing with cannabis, and it's all because cannabis is like really going to take the game away from alcohol, tobacco, all the shit that's been poisoning us.
man, and that's crazy because I think of commercials, beer commercials. They're always partying. They're on the beach. They're drinking. They're having fun. They're kicking it and all this, and, and they're promoting alcohol, right? And all that. Oh, I mean not, but come on, I don't mean it like that. We are, but anyway, back to weed. I don't think there's nothing wrong with weed. I'm glad more people are smoking it, and I'm glad it's handy and it's more accessible.
Yes,
That's the word I'm looking for.
definitely. I think that if you took the time to really research it, because the dangers are paranoia, suicide ideations. What else did they say? I think that was might increase depression, and I'm like, that is literally every freaking commercial out there. Like, hey, do you want clearer skin? You can have clearer skin with
But
Clearexa. Side effects include, you shouldn't take it if you're allergic to, but they include all kinds of shit, including death. And you're like, whoa, wait, what? Can we back up just for a second, just for clearer skin? Like,
is it worth it? I see
eh,
those commercials all the time. I ask that same question.
yeah, so it's just more of like, the more educated people are, the better informed decision making they can do. And we have to push for that information, just like we have to push for it to be legalized. We have to push for things to change. We have to push for it to be legalized on a federal level and to reform all the past convictions on the drug charges for marijuana and reclassify those so that people can finally be free and not have it on their fucking record.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it's legal in how many states is weed legal in right now?
Oh God, I have no idea.
But she's talking about federal. It is not legal federally.
Oh yeah.
And there
Yeah.
are people still locked up, which should be your main focus and not me drinking whiskey back here.
No, it's not.
Poison.
Oh my! It is. It is not good for your body, but it's more of that. Like, coffee is not good for your body either. So it's more about knowing what is going into your body and making informed decisions. And with alcohol, having it be so one-sided is really taking the focus off of like the benefits of weed.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's all the smoking points I
Smoking
have.
point.
I know. I was like, wait, points. Yeah. So I just thought that was an interesting study that more people are turning to cannabis.
They should.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely agree with that. So with the last 5 minutes, we'll light up a infused stick.
Oh
Are you ready for this?
yes.
Okay.
But I'd actually. Yeah. Okay.
We can do one of the regular sticks, and we can save this one for another show.
What do you think? It's up
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. Well, we've already smoked quite a bit, so we'll do
Let's see. 1, 2.
we'll do the Grown
5.
Rogue.
Grown Rogue.
Yeah, the Cadillac Rainbows.
Did I put that in there?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, did I mess up again? Damn.
You got it.
I didn't write it down. So if I didn't write it down, I didn't think I typed it in. So, phew.
That's why I brought the container.
Okay.
So, got this going, and then I'll do the spiritual AF.
Spiritual AF. I got to add the sound effects. I'm sorry I didn't add them. Write down the sound effects that you want, and I need to add those. I think we said what they were, and I need to write them down. I'm going to write them down. Next time, I'm going to write down the sound effects so I can make sure I have them.
Oh my gosh. So, Grown Rogue, Bee Buds, Cadillac Rainbow. Gosh. Okay, here we go. So, spiritual AF. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. That is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves hard and for really reals. Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you are shining bright AF. Shine on. Yes.
That's right.
Yes. So that's nice. I feel so winded from smoking all these pre-rolls that I'm like trying not to sound winded because
Me too, there.
But yeah, I'm like, whoo, we have this is like that episode with AC.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. We were fighting for our lives by the end
We were
of it.
struggling.
You and I were like, we're not quitters.
No,
AC's
we're going
like,
to finish it.
I'm done.
And we always tell if we always have a guest on, we always tell them, you can tap out anytime. We're not forcing you. You don't have to,
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So, okay, Grown Rogue. I really like this Bee Buds. It has 30.22% Cadillac Rainbows. I like the way it smokes and how it tastes. Before we get off the air, I just want to talk about these 2 grammars that I got from Self Made. They are the 2 gram all-in-one, so you can see the battery right here, and then both carts on either side, and then it's like a tinted glass. And I want to assume when they do this that it's protecting the terpenes, but it could just because it's a fun design. So this is the Indica Pink Cali 2 gram all-in-one. The THC is 78.93%. And then this one is a hybrid. I didn't have a sativa. So hybrid leftover cake is the strain. And it's 80.12% THC. But yes, so you hit that, it has a counter. You can go high or you can go low.
Cadillac. That's the one. Yeah, Keep water handy. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the one right there.
Yeah.
Is it 30 point what?
30.22%. So yeah, we are officially pretty high and out of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the other edible and some other stuff for the next episode.
So you got to make sure you tune in. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you hit those subscribe button. If you follow us on our other social media platform, on Instagram, The Real Hyjinx.
Just joshing with Joss.
Thank you. It's at the bottom right there. So please make sure you go follow, like, subscribe, do that and everything. Boop, bam, bam, bam. Again, thank you, DJ Wow Chow, back there. Hold it down for us. We truly appreciate having you back there.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, dang, she dropping bombs on it.
What did you say about my alcohol?
Oh, my bad. My bad. No disrespect.
We just love you.
We love y'all. All right, but thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you catch us every Friday, 9 p.m. on our YouTube pages. Tune in, like, subscribe, do all that. I'm The Real Hyjinx.
I'm Jocelyn Boyer.
This has been, oh, do I got the lighter? Do I have it this time? This has been a Pot of Portland Flower Hour. Thank y'all so much. Peace. Where did I do with the lighter?
What did you?
Stone, 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 stone.